I kind of wanted to get your take on social media. We both came up when social media wasn't really, Facebook was around, MySpace, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
When you're considering talent, do you look at social media when you consider who you're booking?
I think anybody that says that they don't is full of shit. It is definitely a secondary piece of it. Think about it. Somebody reaches out to you, you listen to a mix or whatever, you're like, man, this is really good. And then you go on to social media and you're like, wow, like this person looks like a tool, is just like not a good person, like you kind of, you want people to be engaged. You want them to, if you're truly so passionate about music, you should be showing it in a way, in any way. Right. And so I'm not the biggest person on social media, but at the same time, like, I'm proud of what I've done. I'm excited about the things that we've all collectively accomplished. And so I want to show that. Yeah. I don't think people will resonate with you if they don't think that you're, practicing what you preach. Like, it's pretty obvious to see like who is about this and who isn't, like, I mean, I don't really know a good example, but it's like, somebody's making music, but all of their social media is about, I don't know, freaking playing golf or going to brunch or something like that. Like, and there's one picture of them at a show and that's it. Like, because in all those conversations that people will have with you are like, man, it's like music's everything to me, like, oh, yeah, it's my whole life. And then, you see that might not be necessarily the case, and so it's tough for people to resonate. It's tough to grow like a fan base if people don't believe like what you're telling them. Absolutely. It's your online resume. Correct. Basically. And and like even, looking at your page, you have this awesome content where it's like you're in front of hundreds of people and you're playing music you love. You have your fiance on stage with you. Like that's all awesome stuff. And that shows you as a human as well. Right. So it's like the what I always tell artists is like, be a human, be authentic. Like if you have other passions, figure out a way to combine those things. I one of my favorite clients that I've worked with is a techno artist, and he's also a teacher. Yeah. And so we were brainstorming content ideas, and I was like, what if like you are like a teacher, instructing on how to make techno and stuff. He took that to heart, and he's been doing a whole series on it, and it's hitting, and it's great. It's a little funny, a little serious, so like take elements of your life, and like, look, if you truly want to have a share your life that is unrelated to music, like make two profiles, have your personal profile and then have your music profile, and like make it easy for people like Rob to go in and say, yes, I want to book that person. Right. Yep. Exactly. So, I mean, we all love all that stuff. Everybody has stuff that they love outside of the music world, but, if you're wanting this to be, your life, then, you need to act like it. Show it. Yeah. And I love the story of you guys helping to book our friend Meg Morrow with that summit thing, and I was listening to her story. I actually made that the subject of my newsletter last week because I was so inspired by it when I was texting her. I was like, how did you get this awesome opportunity? She was like, well, I have a good reputation and my online presence is good and people recommended me, and then it all came to happen. I mean, it's a lot more powerful for sure. I mean, that first show that I ever played in my life, somebody fell off the bill for whatever reason it was, and then the promoter put a post up on Facebook that was like, hey, this show is happening, who should play it? And I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I wasn't on social media, but I had a ton of notifications on Facebook, and it was just people just tagging me. Yeah. And I was like, shit, because like at that point, like, that stuff goes a long way. I mean, that's how I got my first gig at Larimer this year. Last year, I got to open for Please and Thank You, and he literally posted like, "Hey, we're looking for local Denver support," and I just hit up all my friends. I'm like, "Can you guys tag me in this?" And like, my friends wouldn't tag me if they didn't like think I was a good DJ. Exactly. Like 100%. They're my friends, but they'll also tell me how it is if I suck. Yeah, exactly. Yes, they will. That's for damn sure. That's why they're my friends. Yeah,